Can you tell me about yourself, from where you are and your schooling and where you graduated from?
Okay, so my name is Kalpesh Moe. I have completed my bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from KJ Somaiya College of Engineering, which is in Mumbai University. After my graduation, I started working in GradDreams Private Limited as an IT engineer. Uh, Currently, I was working in Tesseract Solutions Private Limited as a data engineer. Basically, my profile is related to more towards data science and machine learning.
So why did you choose this specific country and why it was your first choice?
Basically, as I explained before, why I took my decision of doing masters in business analytics. As I went into the coursework of this particular course, I saw that there were more opportunities in respect to career as well as research available at United States, and that was the reason I took the decision of going to United States, and it was my first preference and the last preference.
Okay, and talking about your course, so what was so motivating to get into that course?
Basically, as I did my postgraduate online, as I mentioned before, the course in AI and ML, that course had few projects in it, and those projects were not that. I would say they were basic projects, and I wanted to explore the field more. And I realized that if I do my masters in this particular course, I would be able to put my hands in the research and get more exposure towards this part of the stream.
Okay. So, how was your visa interview experience, and how did GradGreens help you in this visa interview preparation?
Okay, so as I mentioned before, during my process of admission, the visa interviews slots were virtually unavailable because of the COVID situation. But the Grad Dreams helped me to basically do all the process of right from DS-160 to Service ID, service fee payment, as well as they also guided me in taking how exactly I should apply for a visa date and then apply for an emergency visa in my case. And talking about the experience of the interview, it was quite smooth. They just wanted me to understand where I'm going for the course and how exactly I'm going to fund my expenses when I will be there at the United States.
Okay. So, according to you, how can a student improve his or her profile for overseas education?
Well, according to me, he or she should basically have a goal of what kind of course he is going into, and what at all requirements or possible softwares he or she might be using in the near future, and he or she should basically try to get a head start on all these things by doing some courses on online, as well as can do their own uh, self studies, as well as keep maintain their academic during their bachelor's. I would say maintain their academic scores so that they would get into a good universities and they receive some kind of scholarship from you.
So, what did inspire you to study abroad?
Basically, when I was in my bachelor's, all of my friends being NRIs, most of the students were from Qatar, Saudi Arabia. They already had a notion of going for masters. So being with them, understanding the advantage which I will get by learning in a foreign country, I decided to take my masters in business analytics and data science. Basically, when I was working at GradDreams, I did a online course on machine learning and artificial intelligence. On that, I thought I should explore it much further, and that was the reason why took a decision of going masters in this degree.
Okay, so who was your counselor and could you share some of the counseling experience?
My counselor's name was Prajyoti. She was very helpful. Like basically, whenever I needed her, I just had to call her, and she was always available. At every point of my study abroad journey, she was there, right from the admissions to the visas. During my application process, there was a lot of problem of visa appointments, but she helped me in getting an emergency visa, and I really appreciate her help.
Okay. And which country you are going for, and for which respective university, and for which course?
So I'm going for Masters in Business Analytics and Data Science at Oklahoma State University, which is in USA.
Okay. And have you received any scholarship for that particular course?
Yeah, actually, I have received a one-time scholarship of $1,500 currently for the first semester. And also in the process of the second scholarship, the interview has been done. I've not received any response from them till.
So, how much you scored in your IELTS and GRE, and how did you prepare for it?
I scored an 8 in my IELTS and scored 323 in my GRE. Basically, I joined the classes here at Gut Dreams for my IELTS and GRE preparations. During my IELTS, I was guided by Richa ma'am. She was currently the tutor there. She was teaching me the different aspects of IELTS. Basically, uh, since I had a good background in reading and listening, she emphasized on speaking and the writing part of the IELTS exam, and she really helped me in that. Also, in the GRE section, the English part I was weak in. Sunit Survase sir helped me a lot in the uh, preparation of the verbal part of GRE. It was quite daunting at first, but yeah, he really helped me and guided me in getting these good marks, which I believe is good for GRE. Yeah, that is what I would say.
So, could you share any tips for preparation of IELTS?
Uh, Basically, as I was guided in my classes, as we know that IELTS has four different parts of an exam: writing, listening, reading, and speaking. Each and everyone should first take a mock test of it and understand where they are strong at and where they are weak at. Try to concentrate on their weakest part first. Like most of the students have reading and writing as the weakest part of the link. So they should really try writing some passages in order to increase their writing, as well as try to solve more and more reading passages in order to get the gist of it.
And regarding same for the GRE test, what you will be giving a tips?
I believe the quantitative part in the GRE exam is more scoreable rather than the verbal part. So I would suggest students to first concentrate on getting at least 165 above in the quantitative part of the GRE exam, and about the verbal part, the students should try to increase their vocabulary. Because the more vocabulary the student might have, more easy solving sentence equivalence and other parts of the verbal becomes easy. So yeah, for the verbal part, the practice as well as increasing vocabulary would be the answer.
So, how are you preparing for your finance?
Basically, the I-20 which I received from the Oklahoma State University is around $39,000, and I have shown my savings of around 5 to 6 lakhs, as well as have secured a loan of 40 lakh rupees for my study abroad education at Oklahoma.
And have you looked into accommodation also from here or after you're going there?
Yes, I have already booked an university housing there at Oklahoma State, which is the rental along with all the along with all the utilities is going around 3,500, no, sorry, $350 per month, and around $3,600 per year.
So, what was your experience in visa interview?
So basically, I was quite well prepped by Mr. Sunit Survase. He had took around 3 to 4 mock interviews of me before going for my visa interview. And when I went to my visa interview, there were only two questions asked to me, like for what course are you going in the United States, and how are you going to fund your living when you will be there at the United States for the program. Yeah, and when I answered that, they approved my visa. That was all.